The following people were interviewed about the impact of reading on their lives to better understand the relationship they have with books.
Was I ever read to as a child? Yes, my mother used to read to me the little Disney picture books. So like they would convert whole entire Disney movies into like really simplified small books.
I loved reading growing up. I think that it was probably one of the things that I did the most. Like I wasn't really the outside play type of child. I was in my room reading the whole series of Junie B. Jones, you know what I mean?
Some books that inspired me when I was younger was Bone, Goosebumps, Nightwing. I really loved comic books growing up, and I loved the Naruto comics too. That inspired me growing up.
Books that inspired me to read the most were comic books. I really hated reading as a kid when you're first starting to read and you're still trying to sound out words. It gets very frustrating, so you just kind of hate it, but realizing there was books dedicated to these superheroes I thought were really cool, so I started to get encouraged to read more, and I started just going out for it more. So that's what really inspired me to read, and it carried me along a long way.
The books that inspired me the most in my youth would be the books about social injustice, because growing up as an African American in America, it was very helpful to me to be able to read literature about people who were a part of the civil rights movement, or even just books like The Hate U Give. It's a good thing to be able to read things that I can relate to and that relate to how life is for me in today's society. So I really think that those books inspired me, and I was very happy to be able to have access to literature like that growing up.
I would love to pass on the autobiography of Malcolm X to my kids because it's a great book and it teaches a lot of values about the dangers of life, the dangers of drugs, and just overindulging in the vices that life has to offer.
Now that you've heard their experiences, we hope you can think about and explore the ways in which reading has influenced your life.